3-act structure. Let's focus on that. Okay, so the first act of the movie, again, it's about half the movie. It goes all the way up until the teenagers are going out to go sailing. So that's the entire first act of the movie. It's about an hour from the movie, and it's all about kind of like, we know the shark's there, we know Brody knows, but Brody's like, oh, I'm gonna be a crazy man. And so that's the first act of the movie. Act number 2 is pretty much everything of the shark attacking these teenagers on this raft. Something people don't realize, Jaws 2, much more so than Halloween, was a precursor to the slasher movie genre, because Halloween's not really a slasher movie. Jaws 2 is, it's this leviathan, it's this thing that they cannot kill, that is terrorizing them, and it's picking them off one by one. I mean, it was, at the time, people don't realize that was like, they didn't do teenager eating movies at the time that Jaws 2 came out. So that was groundbreaking. That was very, very cool. Very hip. And I think, I would argue more people have seen Jaws 2 than Halloween. Halloween's more respected of a film, but Jaws, it's Jaws 2. So, yeah, Act 2 is focusing on that. And Act 2 ends right when these characters see Cable Junction, and that's the final act of the movie, and it's about the teenagers getting to Cable Junction and Brody finally getting to those teenagers and saving the day. Okay. Rating out of 4. I'll give this 2 ratings. Okay, number 1, just as a movie, I would say that this is a 3.5 out of 4. I really like Jaws 2. I'm a huge fan. Rating as a sequel, solely based on I've seen a ton of sequels, people, so I understand what makes a sequel good and what makes a sequel suck. Jaws 2, as a sequel, is a 4 out of 4. It is an extraordinary sequel. It's different from the first movie without being too different. It's wonderful. If you like the first and you want to see something that's similar but pretty different, that's Jaws 2. Jaws 2 is the slasher movie. Jaws 1 was more about the community dealing with the shark, and Jaws 2 is about the shark eating teenagers. Yeah, I mean, I enjoy the slasher genre. That's probably why I like Jaws 2 so much. But no. Okay. So, that is ROC-TV's, well, pretty much my analysis of Jaws 2. And until next time, just remember that the third dimension is terror.